To be Simple leading the charge there. Now Flamey out first. And no real damage done, no kills taken on either side, but with that kill, Flamey certainly making a little bit easier of a case here. Now the reply by Twist, the bomb will go down, and that already is a success in this round for NaVi. Looking ahead, they've got to defend it now against these 4 retake members of Liquid.
Yeah, this Allegiant cat kill here could be absolutely huge. If Flamey gets this, that's basically round over. Caught in the crossfire as they try and come out kitchen now. Nitro and Twist are going to have to pull off an absolute miracle of a round if they want to get those. Of NaVi now congregating over towards Twist and Naf's position.
Yeah, Twist is going to be that first line of contact there as they start to edge their way in right now. And any second now, he's going to have that indication. Now the call has been made. The smoke has been dropped. He's going to try to stop him off before they get too far in. But Edward sees right through the game plan of Twist. Now Naf needs to land a shot and can only do it onto Zeus. And in this equation, NaVi has come out on top with the weaponry. Obviously, the 4AK is still alive. And what is Elysian Stewie 2K?
Definitely have to save here.
Definitely have to and are in fact going to do that. Elysian backing off, saving this scout, and Stewie saving his 100 armor and a deagle. So next round he will be able to purchase head armor, which could go a long way, I suppose.
Something to note, a lot of teams, they try and bully the players on the extremities, right? You know, you want to target Zeus when he's holding that B bomb side, or there's other players over who are the A anchor who you just really want to fluster and you want to make them seem weak so the rotation comes in. But on this Team Liquid side, there's no real weak link. We saw Nitro yesterday have it. He's just going to take some damage, and in the exchange, Electronic's going to have to get on out of there. As NaVi now have 4 players through the mid corridor. And Flamey's still in T-spawn. There is 50 seconds left on the clock, so lots of time to work with. But it looks like a B split and the read has been made. Yeah, and that smoke there towards the top of connector is going to go ahead and isolate off any vision that Liquid could have had crossing that catwalk. 4 guys are going to be on B any minute. You can look at Elige now, top left. He's currently in CT spawn, making the way over. This is going to be a fight for NaVi. This could very well be that. They've already taken a considerable amount of damage as it stands, and looks like they're kind of stopped dead in their tracks. Nitro finding a big one there on the Simple with his USP. Well, the fight will ensue, but the timer is also ticking down. They have actually stalled out here on the catwalk, but the weird rotation is coming in from Liquid. They have actually abandoned the B bomb site. Twist is going to be the first one to find contact over there because, well, they have actually returned to Cinder. The initial package on its way and planning there in the B bomb site will get planted. The perfect read there, Trace.
A big deagle kill, though, onto Zeus, and in this moment, Liquid maybe, just maybe, can edge out a few more kills here and cost them in the monetary game. Ambitious to say that they can win the round at this point.
Yeah, well, with no kid, it's just going to be damage being done. I think you're bang on there as Elysian is going to grab another. Electronic's going to struggle to get away on 29 points of health. Flamey's going to make it a little bit easier for him to get out of dodge. But bang on. The economy damage here, the fact that they've got a lot done with so very little, there's good signs going into the next gun round for Team Liquid. All 3 of these opening rounds have ended with bomb plants on the B bomb site for NaVi, so definitely that side of the map has had a...
So slowly but surely, as the minute mark on the timer has passed, NaVi starting to fall apart in this round. 3 members alive, and bomb being down there towards the top middle in the TV room area. They don't have a clear path as to where they're trying to go. Flamey, though, that should help to change the tide as to at least what direction they may want to consider going. They might not know that Nitro is hanging out there at the ticket booth with the AWP, though. And running into him could spell disaster, even though this is the tightest of angles he could possibly hold at this moment. But they are all over this connector, and they're just waiting for Liquid to give up one more frag here, and then they're going to have to move. But that timer has ticked down all the way, Chad. It has gone the full distance. The bomb is now in sight. Zeus very low. The Molotov is going to come out. Don't think it's going to stop him. In fact, the bomb does go down. Zeus does escape narrowly. And Nitro now, very, very hurt in the process, 4 HP. And this is going to be a very interesting retake on our hands. Naf trying to get into the skirmish, but ultimately Nitro falls victim to the crossfire, and a big kill from Naf, keeping him in this round. Twist and Naf now on the retake. 2 AUGs. Got 1 kit on Naf, and Electronic there in the connector. And Zeus there on a ramp. This is a difficult one nonetheless. They don't have a smoke for the bomb. They don't have a way to diffuse the vision.
That's it.
And they've got to back away. That's right, Chad. They've got to back away from this. Ticked away from him. A 4th round on the board for Axe. The hit's going to come on now. 5 alive, 4 alive. And I say that. Twist takes down Electronic. Nitro also getting into the fight. The skirmish is going well in the way of Liquid as it stands, as Nitro grabs a 2nd. It's now going to be up to Flamey and Simple to fight off Liquid in their defensive positions. And it's going to be Flamey by his lonesome. And that's not smoke off and perhaps even bait out utility in this situation. It looks like all 5 members stacked here in this B site. Well, should the hit come on right now, Twist will be their first point of contact, and they'll have to eradicate him. And the fleur-de-lis of grenades are coming over the top. Now finding one there from the market. And Twist underneath still hasn't been found out, and he is not going to be. In fact, he's going to put 2 on the board for himself.
Oh, the point man unable to get anything done. Nitro too quick with the big green from the ticket booth, and Elige is going to get the work done with the AK. So at this point, NaVi, all they've managed to do is bait out utility from Team Liquid. Doesn't feel like they can do any damage frag-wise. Zeus is going to be the last man standing.
Speaking of doing damage frag-wise, Goose Egg speaking for itself right there, but that's completely fine. It's a very early game.
Very early.
And that is, well, after here. But they're going to find a little bit of a fight here in middle, and as the clock continuously just dwindles down, they're not really giving themselves many options.
They're going B. This is going to surely, as I said, that Edward goes underpass. So it appears that they want to do misdirection on Cat, and Edward and Zeus are going to come up connector with Simple pushing out of Palace, but Elige pushing A ramp. He's the crux of this round.
Yeah, Elige pushed up so far. We'll give them a ton of information. Of course, Nitro there with the AWP at ticket will prove to be the big green that Liquid need. 9 seconds on the clock now. It'd be very, very ambitious to think that you can get this bomb planted. But hey, you know what? I think they might just have it. Barely, just barely. Simple gets the bomb down here in the A-bomb site. Nitro puts one into his back, and now Edward finds himself in a weird spot over here towards jungle. He knows that he has. They're gonna have to show face. This smoke is fading. It's gonna be Simple that finds Elige. Oh. Excuse me. Yeah, it was Elige. Actually, Stewie K is just too quick with it. TK coming in there from Flamey, and Stewie 2K staying alive with another frag. Edward and Zeus now left in a real awkward position, kind of stuck out in no man's land, and it's gonna be NaV to take down. And really would love to know what the mid-round calling looks like over here for NaVi as we approach the 30-second mark. Simple having to smoke himself off to even get a shot in on this round from the Palace area. And what nades they do have, they're going to use from A ramp. 20 seconds on the clock now. Flamey, the first casualty in the round. It's going to be Stewie 2K with the kill. And as the reply, Zeus gets his first of the game. NaV finding 2. And now Electronic and Simple doing what they have to do. With 8 seconds left on the clock, it's not going to be much, Chad.
I'm not quite sure what the approach is here because they're being given mid for relatively free, right?
Needs to flex back towards this connector, and they're going to come out in force. Electronic getting a big shot there on a Stewie. Simple also becoming activated, taking out Nitro. So with 3 members alive on Team Liquid, they're going to have to re-strategize a way to retake it. That bomb's going to go down without a fight. Twist backing off. I'm not really sure what the play here from Liquid is. Perhaps they're going to try to set up for some exit kills. Maybe punish that economy a little bit more. And, well, they're going to find Electronic in their path so far, being the only casualty on the side of NaVi.
This is such a strange game of Counter-Strike.
Isn't it, though?
It feels like when space is being given up or when a site has been taken, they're just more than happy, like, yeah, that's cool, you can have it, we'll let you have the round. With the way that they were positioned in middle then, they didn't necessarily have to push all the way through and go for the flank. I didn't think they thought that Nitro was going to die in transition there.
He's going to try to punish Simple. They knew that Simple had been in here for a couple rounds in a row. Flamey too quick on the draw, and he eliminates NaV and Elige. There was not a hope for them in that round, and a hell of a shot from Flamey. Really does leave
2 players alive.
Right. And odds are there's, like there are right now, 2 in one site and 1 in the other. But this is even a NaVi we're seeing them, they're playing this sort of style in a 5v5. This is what's dwindling down the clock for them and making it really tough in the late rounds. Does look like the A hit is on. Stewie 2K finds 1. Can't seem to put together a double there. Simple's going to take him out with the AWP. A good nade. Quite a bit of damage, and the call has been made. It's going to be Nitro and Twist. His bomb does get planted. Twist trying to stop the planter in his tracks. Can't seem to do it.
They're going to be stuck here if they try and save. Electronic was already making his way through underpass. With that kill, he's actually turned his head back towards the A-bomb site because now there is a chance for a retake. Team Liquid are still posturing. They're waiting to see if anybody else wants to offer themselves up. And that smoke from Nitro could have been instrumental, but he's going to get tagged down, and now the save call will come in. Edward in the window position, Trace, is huge.
Yeah, this could be the pincer, and this could end up very badly. That smoke and the timing just did not work out for Nitro. Twist with the AWP, though. This is going to be awkward. I guess there's a chance that he hopes Edward pokes his head through. Nonetheless, he should be able to save this AWP, and NaVi really don't want...
More though, the pressure is definitely on this A bomb side. They've switched their attention. That's going to be a second big shot from Stewie right now. Continues to peek. Retaking with 2 orbs could be difficult, but they're not even getting the bomb down at this rate as they continue to fight. Nitro finds one. Now Flamey is going to be the caretaker for Zeus.
Boom.
Stewie again, and now Zeus left on a 1-on-3. Not going to get it done. And Liquid post another round on the board. Picks over towards this A ramp.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Liquid, that third player will be set up for the B side of things, but this hit's going to be on A, whether they like it or not. It's going to be Zeus out there in front there on the Tetris, followed by Simple, and then Edward in the connector. So the hit is now on. He spotted Edward in the connector. Nitro being that sole player to sort of defend this default plant. He's going to try to get the spam down, having calm down, finally landing it. Stewie 2K getting involved as well. The hit is on. It's going to be Stewie 2K posted up. Does take down Simple. Let's see if he can grab another one. Spots another towards Sandwich. It's going to be Flamey coming out on top. Nitro, while landing a shot, doesn't in fact take anyone down. Just legs the guy there in Electronic. That is in Palace.
Elijah's flank is going to be instrumental here. Flamey thinks something's up. He's already positioned with that. I think the leg was spotted by Elige. This duel right here could make or break the round for NaVi. Elige, he's not going to swing. He's not going to get it done as Flamey continues his crisp aim.
Big kill from Naf, though. Take that scalp through the smoke. Now they've got to look onward. There will be no saving this round. A second big kill there onto Zeus. And, you know, it's paying off nonetheless, Chad. It really is a big op kill from Twist. This one's all gone wrong. And unless Electronic could have done the unthinkable, which he can't, the defuse will come in. The windows, there's really no damage to be taken. Zeus will be the only guy in sight. And that won't last very long now, will it? Twist taking the best of him. Electronic is able to do something, and for what it's worth, there are 3 members now of NaVi already set up for a retake. They might be able to use this to their advantage, but the call has to be coming in from Twist now as he finds battle on with Simple. They're trying to retake this fast. They didn't want to let Liquid get set up in this site, and they're just not going to do it. Good game here, 15 and 12, 108 ADR. And
oh
as
my
I say
God!
That, the man reigns supreme. He has, in fact, eliminated Elige and Stewie 2K.
And the TK as
this
well.
Is not a good look for Liquid. Flamey finding a third in the round, and well, they don't even have to find 5. That TK has pretty much put them in a very, very awful situation here. Nitro with the ump has tried to use this smoke to get out of there. Simple is going to play in the smoke with him and to maybe getting on this B site. Again, Liquid with the plant here would be successful. With a round would be even bigger. Zeus finding a kill with the grenade and the follow-up. Done nothing to take him out of the round, and Flamey is now up for the party himself, except for Nap with the Deagle. 2. And that information is going to be vital here as Liquid try to spill out onto this bomb site. And, well, they will end up punishing that of Simple. Zeus stayed alive pretty long there, ultimately falls to Naf. And this bomb will be planted. So, regardless, the outcome of the round was not pretty for Liquid, but they did get the plant. In fact, more than enough in this round, having been the only loss of life over on NaVi so far. Simple takes a considerable amount of damage, and now Zeus will join Flamey in the grave. So, Elige trying to come through the back lines of the market there, but the AUG raining through yet again, and it's going to be a storm. The round we saw with the decoys, you know, I think that one would definitely be one to go over in the playbook, but the playbook right now has them going out A. It's going to be Simple striking first blood here onto Twist. The Electronic chiming in as well, coming online very much so. And, well, that's gonna be a bomb plant, and now it's gonna be up to Flamey and Zeus. If there's one man in this match so far that can definitely put that hurting on them, it will be Flamey. 10-10 the score now with the bomb planted. Liquid having that AWP in Stewie's hand will prove to be the downfall of Zeus. Now Flamey, 1v2, does have a kit. He's gonna try to flash himself out there, checks the sandwich pretty thoroughly, doesn't end up checking all Tetris, and that's going to be nice little crossfire set up here, but Edward left alone in the connector will be punished for it. You had your chance to get out of dodge, and Stewie, well, he just sent you there regardless. Simple with the follow-up. Does end up punishing Stewie, and now 3 members alive for Team Liquid. Nitro, Elige, and Naf. Naf has found himself a pretty nice spot, even though he will be Molotov pretty badly there. Ton of damage. He's going to throw just about everything he's got at the ticket booth, maybe to thwart off any peek from that side and potentially sell the idea that they're all there in force.
Zeus from Cat here could be absolutely huge. If he takes down Elige when he has to progress onto the site to trade for allowing Naf and Nitro to get that bomb down, he could really ruin their chances of planting open. That means Electronic could swing from spawn and kill them when they're trying to plant safe. So this duel right here, it's a matter of timing as Lige is going to get past. And now he's in a very safe position. And creeping forward as 30 seconds left on the clock. Nitro scoping up on this A bomb site. There aren't any duels that are going to happen in an immediate vicinity until Zeus, it's one player of Nitro, step in front. And he's not going to get it done as the re-peek from Lige will save him. And the spam through the box from Electronic, it's almost good.
That was too close. Too close for comfort there for Nitro. Takes a large chunk of health at the hands of Electronic. And as the bomb does go down, Simple and Electronic, I think, have realized that this is not worth the fight.
Yeah, they need to save. If you look at their bank balance right now, they're not going to be going to McDonald's even for a meal at this moment.
That is very true, Chad. Dollar menu, a friend to all of us. It's going to come on. They're going to try to do this in force. They want to do the brute force fashion. It's going to be Simple and Flamey show, and they can only find two in the motion. Lige there. Nitro now getting involved in the action as well. 3 versus 3. Zeus somehow still alive in the site. He's going to get the kill onto Lige there underneath the archway. A disasterful turn of events. And Eagle. And now Simple here, missing what a shot that would have been to have landed. Unfortunately, he's only able to walk away with Nitro's head. Never mind, take it all back. Twist is going to fall as well, and the op still reigns in on the A-bomb site. Quite the skirmish here we have on our hands. 3v3, the bomb has in fact been planted in the meantime. And now Stewie2K hits one on a jumping Zeus.
This is doable.
Definitely doable, Chad. And in this moment, he has to hold fast. He doesn't know exactly where this second player is going to be coming from, but for what it's worth, he has a pretty good indication, and he now knows that that player's coming through the window room there. A big kill to take. The mind games, Stewie2K versus Simple. 1v2, the defuse is on, full commit. He's got to go for the stab, can't quite find it.
He's going to have some trouble. Flash will come in, he will drop back, gets a chance to reposition. 1 kill, almost 2 for Edward. So much damage to Stewie, left on 1 HP.
Man.
Big miss from Simple. This is uncharacteristic stuff so far.
Very much so. Flamey taking the head charge here for what is the firing force of Natus Vincere. Both teams looking to grab that 13th round. Simple have a pretty good angle there right now. A one and done. That bomb's going to be making its way all the way back through T-spawn at this point. They know they're going to have to split A. That's really about all they've left themselves up here to do. Now, a little bit of utility should be just enough, Chad. It should be just enough to hold off these choke points and potentially get the bomb down.
They don't know about close ramp or under balcony. They don't know if anybody's in the site, so they're going to have to clear that. But Electronic's position over towards Ticket is more of a retake position, just playing spoiler here.
Yeah, and any information that he gets that this hit is on is going to be crucial. If they're able to eliminate Electronic, it's one thing, but if he's able to transfer that information to his teammates and they can swarm this bomb site and potentially stop the bomb as the clock is dwindling quite fast.
What?
The swing from Stewie proves to be not in his favor, unfortunately. And that makes things a little bit more even though. Twist now with the frag, Simple with the AWP, and NaV in a real... Liquid not finding the frag just yet, but it's certainly looming in the balance as the confrontation just continues here in Connector, showing a true force. Now started as a 5v5 affair, has dwindled now down to a 2 versus 2. Nitro, NaV, Zeus, Flamey. Flamey being the big dog on the block here. It's going to have to rotate through to CT spawn, has that AWP in hand. If NaV shows too much rear, well, that's going to get awkward, Chad.
The bomb's always so late on the scene, but this time Nitro, the late peek from Halls, it works. And now Zeus, the in-game leader, left with a 1-on-2. Molotov will land to flush them out of position. Both going to swing, both going to take the fight. Zeus gets one, Nitro's left low. Move back towards Tetris now. Zeus he knows the jig is up. Is it A-ramp? Is it Tetris? Looking between the two. Zeus, the in-game leader! Towards that ticket booth. He doesn't have a rotation for days.
Ouch. Big kill there. Twist onto Electronic, opening the doorway, finding the entry. That was absolutely necessary for Liquid to get out on this bomb site.
Edward's on a quick flank here. Lige vs. Edward and T-spawn is a big duel, and Edward is going to succeed. Now they have to worry about CT spawn, connector, apps, and the approach from ramp as NaV has plugged the gap.
But that frag there on A-ramp does give a good amount of time for them to go ahead and adjust for it. NaV finding Edward. Twist not out of the round and out of the fight just yet either. Able to take down Zeus, and it does appear as though NaVi are going to try to back off from this one. Simple and Flamey having to pull off. Simple saving the AWP, Flamey with the M4. Good read, good call there from Liquid. in what was a risky purchase nonetheless for that as he was exiting the site. But they're going to have this site basically for free. The rotation back into the site has proven to be fatal. Simple and Zeus do fall, and Stewie2K gets that mid-rotator. It has all gone wrong here for NaVi. 2 members alive in Electronic and Flamey. Not a whole lot that they can hope to do, as the buy was already pretty weird, and Electronic's going to go ahead and concede his own life in this round. Flamey by himself in the site. Nowhere to go. Only a few places to hide. Living on a prayer, I think, would be in order here, but the journey is far from over for Team Liquid.
The round's not over. NaVi can still play for exits right now. If they can grab an AK or 2 and take it through to the following round, that's going to give themselves a better buy. So they're playing very, I guess, hesitantly through the halls to see if they can find that gun, because it would have been picked up and thrown away. When Twist died, one of the teammates collected it. They've thrown it away. Now they're just trying to see if they can see it over the wall.
Hey, man, can you reach that? No.
But the idea here should be at least to see if they can... Oh, they can see the gun. They can see the AK over the wall.
No, this is ambitious, to say the least.
I like to see it because, as I mentioned, they need guns, but it doesn't feel like the E key is actually going to work for them right now as they continue to jump and hover. And
I'm pretty sure everyone watching this is oddly satisfied if they are able to grab it.
With this kind of approach.
And Elige there in middle to sort of watch the rotations, maybe catch someone slipping off catwalk. Unbeknownst to him, there's no one there, and the hit is in full motion now on this A-bomb site. Edward, a pivot player. It will be very crucial for him to grab a kill, and he's going to have to move, given that Molotov. They do find the necessary opening frags to defend the bomb site, but Nitro doing what Nitro does. Taking him out, and the bomb will fall. This one has actually come down to Flamey yet again with the AUG. Gonna have to peek, does find one, goes to the second one, can't do it.